Welcome to Demolition Worker, where we explore the deepest mysteries of the ocean and the incredible technology used to reach them. The legendary RMS Titanic lies silent at 4,000 meters deep, where crushing water pressure makes human exploration an impossible death trap. Today, specialized salvage teams operate from massive mother ships, utilizing advanced technology to bridge the gap between surface and dark abyss. These remote-operated vehicles, built with carbon fiber and titanium, withstand extreme pressure that would shatter any ordinary vessel in seconds. Engineers deploy sophisticated side-scan sonar arrays to map the debris field, creating precise three-dimensional models of the entire sunken wreck site. Inside the control room, experts wear virtual reality headsets, immersing themselves in high-definition feeds from the robot cameras miles below them. Hydraulic arms with ultra-sensitive force feedback allow operators to gently retrieve delicate artifacts without damaging the fragile porcelain and historical items. Hey. To ensure that items like leather bags or personal remain intact, the complex recovery process. The recovered items are placed into specialized baskets with air-cushioned chambers, ensuring they remain stabilized during the long ascent to surface. Once they reach the surface, these treasures undergo a lengthy chemical desalinization process to prevent rapid decay upon exposure to oxygen. The journey continues to world-renowned auction houses, where these unique pieces are evaluated for their immense historical and rare collectible value. Hit. Satsistoy John Jacob Astor sold for a record-breaking price of $1.5 million. Even simple items like the final first-class dinner menu hold incredible worth, reaching prices up to $100,000 each. The total value of all recovered Titanic artifacts now exceeds $200 million, proving the massive commercial appeal of history. Technology acts as a bridge to the past, allowing us to uncover stories that were once lost to the dark depths. With cameras capturing every detail in 8K resolution, we see the ship in a way that no human eye could. Rachel M. is in Maya. When navigating sea and sick. Is the most critical factor through the rusted, fragile ruins of this legendary maritime disaster site. Hit. Laser scanning technology provides a level of accuracy that helps researchers understand how the ship is degrading over the long years. Powerful floodlights pierce through the eternal darkness, revealing secret rooms filled with stories that were silenced over a century ago now. Navigating through narrow corridors requires immense skill, as the slightest mistake could collapse the unstable structure of the decaying vessel today. These human hands control the complex machinery that brings history back to the surface, connecting the present with the tragic past. Pressure. Hit. Brown equivalent to having an elephant standing on every square inch of the robot chassis. A diamond ring emerges from the silt, a symbol of lost love and wealth that survived the freezing temperatures for many decades. Hit sediment. Provides vital clues about the chemical environment that impacts how the ship continues to slowly rust. Comparing the ship in its prime to its current state reveals the relentless and destructive power of the deep ocean environment. Careful cleaning reveals the intricate details of artisan. Hit. Showcasing the high level of craftsmanship that defined the era of luxury. This complete digital model allows historians to study the ship in ways that were previously impossible without direct physical access today. Experts analyze every byte of data, ensuring that the legacy of the ship is preserved through accurate digital records and surveys. Recovering a suitcase involves delicate maneuvering, as the leather is fragile and could easily disintegrate if handled with too much force. Opening the suitcase reveals personal items that tell the intimate stories of passengers who were once full of hopes and dreams. Handwritten letters are among the most precious finds, offering a direct window into the lives of those on the ill-fated voyage, is add its cabins. Entering the first-class cabins, where luxury once met the tragic reality of the freezing Atlantic. Hit. Crystal chandelier hangs curiously, a haunting reminder of the opulence that characterized the Titanic before it met its tragic end. Even the smallest fragments are collected, as they contribute to a broader understanding of the vessel's final moments and structural collapse. Here in the middle of the ocean, the salvage team relies on satellite communication and precise navigation to stay on target. Technicians scan the sonar screens, constantly looking for new artifacts that might have been hidden by layers of sediment and silt. Descending into the deeper sections of the wreck reveals the true extent of the damage caused by the impact and time. Rusticles cover every inch of the metal, creating a strange and beautiful landscape where nature is slowly reclaiming the human creation. Scientists use the collected sediment samples to study how the ship's decay affects the local ecosystem of the deep sea floor. As the robot surfaces, the team prepares for the delicate task of offloading the precious cargo recovered from the dark depths. The team carefully removes the artifacts, keeping them in controlled environments to ensure they do not deteriorate upon contact with air. Becoming part of a historical record that shall be studied by experts for many years. Under the microscope, hidden details emerge, providing clues about the lives of the passengers who once wore these beautiful personal items. The auction house prepares these items for display, allowing the public to connect with history through these tangible remnants of tragedy. Hit. The sound of the gavel marks the end of one another for these rare and historic treasures. Bidders compete fiercely, driven by the desire to own a piece of the world's most famous ship and its haunting story. This pocket watch now resides in a private collection, where its historical significance is cherished by those who value maritime history. Market demand for Titanic memorabilia continues to rise, reflecting the enduring fascination with the ship that captured the world's collective imagination. The mission never truly ends, as there are still countless items waiting to be discovered in the vast deep ocean wreckage. Every dive brings new discoveries, helping to complete the picture of what happened during those final terrifying hours of the voyage. The debris field is much larger than initially thought, stretching across the seafloor like a silent graveyard of the industrial age. Adjusting the camera angles is essential for capturing the best footage, which will be used for both research and public education. Hit. These twisted pieces of steel tell the story of the ship's final struggle against the unforgiving power of the North Atlantic waters. Some items are deeply personal, like a single shoe, reminding us of the human lives lost in this great maritime tragedy today. Respect for the deceased is paramount, and every artifact is treated with dignity, recognizing its connection to the passengers who died. The conservation process is a labor of love, requiring patience and expertise to prevent these fragile items from crumbling into dust. Hit. E-C-E. Museums provide a space as items to tell their stories, educating the public about the lessons learned from the disaster. Bringing these items to the surface, we ensure that the memory of the Titanic lives on for all future generations. As the robot departs, the ship returns to its silent slumber, waiting for the next expedition to uncover more of its secrets. The mission is a success, having secured more pieces of history to be shared with the world in the coming months ahead. Hit. Ensuring the integrity is maintained through rigorous checking is preserved for the researchers and historians alike. Digital restoration brings these old photographs back to life, allowing us to see the faces of those who were on board. Hit. As the harsh conditions of the deep ocean take a toll on even the most robust, the team heads back to port, carrying with them the treasures and stories that have been hidden for over a century now. Hit. D99. T. These items will be carefully stored. They are ready to be displayed in exhibitions that honor the legacy of the ship. Sharing knowledge is a key part of the mission, as it inspires the next generation of engineers and historians to explore further. The 3D model serves as a testament to the power of modern technology, allowing us to see the ship in new ways. Silverware tells the story of the opulent dining experience that was once the pride of the White Star Line's magnificent flagship vessel. Curators work tirelessly to create exhibits that provide context and meaning, helping visitors understand the significance of every single recovered item. Seeing these items in person evokes a strong emotional response, connecting the past to the present in a very tangible way. Ocean currents play a significant role in the degradation of the ship, constantly shifting the sediment and exposing new sections every year. The stern section is a chaotic landscape of twisted metal, showing the violent impact that occurred when the ship hit the bottom. Life has found a way to thrive on the wreckage, turning the ship into an artificial reef in the deep ocean depths. Teak wood from the deck has survived remarkably well, offering a glimpse into the quality of materials used in the ship's construction. Luxury items from the first-class passengers provide a stark contrast to the tragic end that awaited them on that fateful cold night. Material analysis helps us understand why the steel failed, providing insights that have improved maritime safety for ships built in our time. There is no end to the learning process, as every dive provides new opportunities to understand the legacy of this tragic ship. Technology has evolved rapidly, allowing us to reach depths that were once thought to be completely inaccessible to human explorers and machines. Virtual reality enables us to walk through the ship as it was, providing a unique perspective that brings the history to life. The textures captured by the high-definition cameras reveal the slow, inevitable process of decay that is consuming the remains of the ship. Handling delicate porcelain requires the utmost care, as these items are fragile and have been weakened by the pressure and salt water. The ocean remains a vast and mysterious place, holding on to the secrets of the past until we can safely bring them back. Collaborative research is the backbone of our mission, bringing together experts from different fields to solve the puzzles of the deep ocean. Each artifact is a piece of a larger puzzle, helping us reconstruct the events of the night the Titanic sank into the depths. The debris field is a reminder of the scale of the disaster, with items scattered over a wide area of the ocean floor. Letters like this offer a poignant glimpse into the hopes and dreams of those who were on board the ill-fated luxury ship. The market for Titanic memorabilia remains strong, as people from all over the world seek to own a piece of this history. Preparing the robot for the next dive is a team effort, requiring attention to detail and a commitment to safety and excellence. It is a privilege to be part of a team that uncovers the hidden stories of the past for the benefit of everyone. Every item tells a story, and together they weave a narrative of tragedy, loss, and the enduring human spirit in the face of adversity. The journey back into the abyss begins again, as there is still so much more to discover in the dark, silent, deep ocean. Under the moonlight, the ship stands as a silent guardian of the history it is working so hard to protect and preserve today. Analysis of the data continues as the team plans the next steps in their mission to document the entire wreckage site in detail. Ha-en, Mai. This ring, once lost to the depths, now sparkles for all to see, a reminder of the elegance and luxury of the past. The final phase of the expedition is underway as the team works to complete their survey of the remaining sections of the ship. The mission has been a resounding success, providing new insights into the Titanic and securing its legacy for many generations to come now. Thank you for joining Demolition Worker on this incredible journey. Please subscribe for more deep-sea adventures and history. See you soon.